as Anna mentioned, we are developing three main projects. One is in a city center and in the capital of Georgia, Tbilisi. Another is a ski resort. Also we are now starting to develop on a ski resort near Batumi. My presentation is about our project, the largest project, which is 350 hectares in total, which we'll be developing within the next 10 to 20 years. I will show you a small video where you can see what we have already built, and 90% of the material which you will be seeing, it's either video or existing pictures. Some of them are not, 10% is only rendering. So so these are the districts we have already developed. More than 150 million have been already invested. Mainly, we have a low density development. For the townhouses, villas, 5-level buildings. We have some iconic buildings within the district. Dutch architects and how this later. This is the building, which is already finished actually. We're just on the phase of finalizing. The studio must be noted, the Dutch architectural studio, which are the authors of the Mercedes-Benz Museum in Stuttgart, Beethoven Concert Hall, also made by them. This is actually the architecture of Ricardo Bofill, which is under construction now in the site, and this is the actual rendering of our building. We have developed several schools on the site for commercial loans. This is how our site looks like at this point. It is under development, rather already finished. For the video, that is the master plan comparison how we are going forward. So within the territory we have a LISI lake. This is one of the main recreational areas within the city. We are keeping it as a recreational area, so it will be always recreational and for the public use with some commercial zones and activities. In total, as I have mentioned, we have 350 hectare land, which is now under development, not for master plan. So this is already a ski resort called Baguriani. We have invested around 45 million on the site. We have opened the first 5-star hotel, Georgian branded, actually, proud to say. And this is one of the main destinations also in Georgia during the winter time. Actually, this month we have World Championship of freestyle and the snowboard. We developed 100 partners with 100 ski hotel, which is named Woods Hotel. The site is also known for the summer period. Now you are looking at the resort where we have in total 9 hectares. And this is the architecture of WATG. WATG are the British architects, well actually international architects, but we're with the London office. In total we are developing over there 9 hectares. Main approach for us, we are urban developers, so every project for us is urban development. We are not developing slow standing buildings. These are some examples of the projects of the WATG, which are our partners, as I have mentioned. This is the small video about what we do. And now I will move to the presentation of LISI Green Town. I'm proud to say that at this point, we have planted on the site more than 50,000 trees, which gave us the parameter that we have a 7.7 WHO minimum standard from the green zone per person when the EU standard is 1.4. From the point of Georgia, Georgia is very old country, starting history of BC. We have many historic places which are under the heritage of UNESCO, and we'll be more than glad to see you within our country and to be the host of yours if you would love to visit our country, first of all. This is the distance of our LISI Green Town from the airport. It takes about 10 minutes to up to 10 minutes, depending on the site where you are standing in the city, but mainly it's from the city center, it takes not more than 10 minutes. Well, this is an example and the picture of our main Freedom Square of Tbilisi. This is the old part of Tbilisi. And again, this is the LISI Green Town, which we are developing. You can see the first and second districts, which we have already developed. 350,000 square meters have been already built. Over 500 families are living, and by the end of this year, 600 families will be already living on the site. Main concept which we are developing, must be noted, is 80-20 concept. So only 20% is used for the footprints of the buildings and 80% is used for the green zones and all the needed infrastructure on the site. So this way we are trying to promote the green concept on the Georgian market along with the low density and developing green zones on the site. As you have seen already in a video, around our site we have a LISI Lake, which is very well-known zone for Tbilisi inhabitants and the guests of the city for recreational area. These are the two main high schools, Georgian British Academy and American Academy, which was developed by us. Actually, in one of the academies, we are partners. One was just constructed by our company in order to create also traffic on the site. Must be noted that in 2010, when we started development of the site, it was not even perceived for living. And today, this location is one of the most famous and most expensive places to be lived. So again, we are our approach is to develop the urban way. So we are setting our rules on the site, of course, along with the rules which are set by the city hall. These are the pictures of existing places on the site. We have a sulfur buses on the site. Tbilisi is known for the hot springs. Actually, the name of Tbilisi is comes from the word warm springs. So history is linked to the city with the warm springs. So we are very glad that we have also possibility to have warm springs on the site. These are some pictures of our sulfur buses. This is the restaurant area on the site, also around the LISI Lake. And these are some examples of how people take a rest on the site. This is the greenery, which we have established in 2010. And all of the trees we bring either from Italy or either from Turkey. And as I have mentioned, we have already planted about 50,000 trees on the site. To be ecologically friendly, at the same time, we're trying to use mainly natural materials like brick, wood, and we try to calculate the lead time of the materials. So this way we try to calculate the impact of our construction processes on environment. These are the pictures of our existing buildings. These are examples of interior of our buildings. We are also developing villa district, which is a different product line within our products. In this case, we just develop the district itself with the infrastructure, and we sell a land with a set of rules. So when a buyer is buying a land, the buyer we set a rule how big and how big must be the building, the height of the building, and the footprint of the building. So within these rules, we are trying to stick to the urban development and the urban rules that we are adapting on the site. This is the villa district again. This is an example of one of the villas. This is again the UN Studio building, which we call LISI Green Tower. As you can see, white green, we have all pots on every level, so it will be all green once we're going to plant the trees on the site. So every corner over there is with the pots which we are developing with the greenery. This is the example of internal design of apartments within the LISI Green Town. So this is Ricardo Bofill building. This is the, I mean, I think every architect, when they look at this type of building and the stairs that we are developing, will understand that it's architecture of Ricardo Bofill. So this is the team of gardeners who we are very proud of, and who are making tremendous job on the site in order to, one thing is to plant, another thing is to take care of all the greenery which we have planted on the site. The trees that you can see with the gardeners, it was planted by us. So every tree was planted by us, and it was not higher than any gardener standing over there. So we're proud that we have already forest effect on the site within the 10 years of development. So this is also our buildings. These are all pictures of our parks which we have developed. In total, we have 7 parks on the site at this point. Actually, now we are trying to eliminate the grass as much possible, since it needs many water, and also at the same time the cutting takes, and from the point of an environmentally friendly approach, which is better to have less grass on the site. So for new good thing, and we are very happy to share this also, that once we have planted the trees, on annual basis we have new breeds of birds coming on the site. So nature is coming along with the green zone which we are developing. This is the commercial zone which I also showed you within the video. So we have like cafe, supermarket, the pharmacy, so everything needed is on the site, not to leave the district itself. This is our architect's office. And this is one of our amenities for the habitants. This is also some parameters which we have. As I said, we have a main idea. Today we have developed around 70 hectares of a land. Main concept is 80-20 concept, and we only use 20% of the land for footprints. And by the end of the year, we're going to have 600 families living on the site with 780 apartments. So as I said, we're using mainly materials which are friendly materials from the environmental point of view. So brick, wood, our partners are Schuko Reinas from the aluminum point of view. Some also must be noted that we started the separation of the garbage on the site. Along with that, light detectors are installed in every house in order to try to use less electricity. Internal ventilation system was made within the UN Studio building in order to eliminate also use of electricity and control it. Also, what we are proud of is that we started to harvest the rainwater from the roofs, and now we are reusing this water for the greeneries and irrigation of our sites. And along with that, we are using a technical water which we are getting from the several kilometers away from our site. So we're not using tap water for the irrigation. Along with that, we have promoted the electric vehicles. So we have many electric chargers on every street of our district. On every building, we have a thermal insulation, so all the buildings are energy efficient, and approximately up to 30% is less energy used for every building which we are constructing on site. Also, we have put some public transport within the district itself. So we have 2 electric buses where the inhabitants can use to drive within the territory. So these are also some pictures of our development. Security on the site is, of course, 24 hours. Must be noted that during the COVID-19, demand has grown since then on our product, because the demand on a green concept and low density has grown not only in Georgia, all around the world. So once again, the green concept is getting more and more popular on the Georgian market along with the world. We have promoted from the marketing perspective. We made a commercial against the fireworks in order to avoid harm of the birds, the pets, and so on. So we had about 3 million views of our ad, when there is the population of the country is 3.7 million. Along with that, we are proud to say that we have helped the Ukrainian children with several events during during last year actually. So we made 4 events for the kids in Ukraine from the cities which were freed from the invaders. Last but not least, we are using the social media, of course, for the CRM needs and for the marketing needs of our projects. So that's it from my side about the LISI Green Town, which we are developing. I will be more than glad to answer your questions. Thank you.